Hello guys, welcome to another video of the Firefly Guide. So this is another quick analysis of the poem of Valediction by Donne. So I hope you have already gone through the summary of the poem. If you have not, just click on the I button so that you can get the complete summary of this particular poem. So I hope you have done that and now you are here. So without wasting time, let's start our today's video. So here we can see that a valediction is a famous poem by John Donne, and a valediction means farewell. This is a parting poem with Anne Moore. You need to remember the name. The name is Anne Moore. I need to write it down here. So, yes, Anne, Annemore. Yeah. So, we are talking about John Donne. That was one of the most innovatives of the English poets. And one of the very popular name in the crowd of metaphysical poets. I have already said you that what the metaphysical poem actually is about. So you can just check it out on the last video. Here it reflects the conjugal platonic strain of love. Isolation tests love and brings the soul of the lover close together. So they should bid farewell to each other without making any fuss about it. As it is a spiritual love, something divine and holy, and to mourn and weep would be making it nasty. Going to the next slide, we can see who were the metaphysical poets. They were the one who popularized the use of concepts and also speculation about topics like love, religion, and other things. These poems and their poets were not formally affiliated, but later on they gained so much popularity in the literature history that they were made remarkable by the readers. We can see that you can get here that some of the major characters of metaphysical poetry, so I'm not going deep into it as it is a quick analysis. We can get John Donne as a metaphysical poet, and John Donne is one whose intellectual wit and energy, his passion about his power of poetic argument, his usage of concepts, made him remarkable in the history of English literature. Dryden also had commented that Donne affects metaphysics, and it was a very nice remark on John Donne that how he actually did. If you have gone through Donne's another poems like the Sun Rising or the Canonization, so uh, you will be excited to know this, that he has a very unique talent of poetic languages and poetic speculations. So here we get another thing that it was written in 1611, and at that time the poet and the beloved were actually parting for some reason. Here I mean, we can see here that the poem is written in a first person category or the first person point of view. And here by the word the poet has actually mentioned that the poet lover is the reflection of himself. We can also get here the summary of the particular poem. I'm just leaving it here. You can pause the screen and you can take it for your exam notes. So if we analyze the poem completely, so stanza 1 and 2 says that parting is compared to death. So there is a metaphor that is being used that to part means to death. So death means what? Death means parting for a very long time or parting permanently. That is being shown here. Virtuous men are those who die peacefully. So the lover tells his beloved that they can also part peacefully without a display of tears in sight. As I have earlier told you, that they need no announcement, no broadcasting, no drama, not at all. They just want it straight and simple. So stanza 3 says us that parting should be affect just as the movement of the celestial bodies that do not affect the earth. Like all the celestial bodies are together. We call it a galaxy. But all the celestial bodies are not together. They are just moving together at their own circles. At a moment they are coming close, at the moment they are getting away. So these things happen here. Stanza 4 and 5 says us that parting is not unbearable, because those people, those lovers who focus on bodily love, who focus on physical love, are idiots and dull people who don't know how to love his beloved or how to love their beloveds. Stanza 6 tells that the lover tells his mistress that their souls are one. Therefore, parting does not mean break, but expansion of their soul. This was told by a metaphor of that gold ball turning into the gold thread. So the gold remains the same, just the shape of that particular gold cube has been changed. First it was a ball, then it was turned into a thread. Stanza 7 to 9 says that lovers and the beloveds are 2 feet of compass. As the one remains static, the other does its job, and the other does its job and comes close to the one, and that static feet become passionate, become excited about that particular feet, which has gone to a certain distance to do his job. So it actually does not separate the 2 feet. It actually makes it much more practical, much more pragmatic. We can see here the figure of speech used in the poem. You can just take a note out of it. I will make a separate video on this figure of speech and all those things. I will make a complete video in some time. So you can just see here. And if all things are done, then surely we can say that our paid batch is going on for IGNU and for other universities as well. So if you want to join, just drop a message in the Facebook page. And also you can post your valuable comments on this video at the comment section of this particular video. So study well. See you in the next video.